Welcome to the St. Louis Syndicate. I'm one of your hosts, Nate Blackston. I'm here with Brandon Lewis, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Survivor Shenanigans. Brandon, what do you think about Survivor this year? Kicking off, getting started with everything.
I think this is a huge way to get started. I'm getting into quite a few different survivor pools and have some nice hot takes for
Yeah.
everybody to kick off the season.
Well, so there's multiple strategies with Survivor. We have things like I'm going to just win and advance to the next week. Then you've got those guys that put the whole spreadsheet out and they study everything and they want to know exactly where their picks are going to be. And then even like the big dogs in Circa, that you've got to pick for Thanksgiving weekend and Christmas weekend. Those are always fun. I'm in Sandman Survivor. I'm in a couple of fun ones off to the side with some friends. What are you doing this year?
Well, I thought since I had some fun ones to get in on that are kind of lower stakes, that I'd get in on the spread survivor this year. I think that's, a piece of the repertoire that I've never tried before, and that at the very least I could kind of learn some new strategy going that way.
New strategy. Well, this is what happens when you win, folks. And you win the Ben Harper and you got money to play with. You decide to jump into $100 Survivor leagues that you don't know much about. Let me introduce you to Brandon.
That's
So,
exactly how
so
it happens.
what's the? It is what's the strategy then? I mean, are you looking at Cincinnati? I mean, Buffalo. They're the favorites right now. Cincinnati and Buffalo. But they got big spreads.
I got lots of questions about both of those teams. I mean, less so Buffalo, where I just think that Arizona may be better than we think they are, or at least able to show up, go up to Buffalo where it's not cold yet, and put up some points. Cincinnati, I'm worried about both their quarterback and their wide receiver. Burrow's got to throw some passes under duress, and Chase has got to get on the field. So both of those are non-starters for me this week.
All right. Anything you would give the nation that you say, hey, this is the pick, hands down, locked and loaded? Or are you still researching?
I'm going with NOLA.
Yeah.
I think they get to play in their division. They get to play at home. Both teams are reasonably healthy. Didn't make a ton of changes. I think they can go in there and know who they're going to play and give Carolina the business. What are you looking at for starting the season?
I think that's fantastic. I hate the start of the season, week one, week two. This is where I always trip up. If I can get through 2 weeks, I like to think I can make it, 12, 13 weeks. But, the problem with that is you don't want to shoot one of your big guns early, but you have to. I'm a survive and advance kind of strategist, right? So I'm looking right now at San Francisco. I really feel that the 49ers were a little bit of screw ups in OT away from winning the Super Bowl. They haven't
Sure.
had a whole lot of turnover. And I'm kind of to your point, right? Rodgers is going to get in and take a hit.
Yeah.
And the rest of that team last year was fairly well trashed. So, the spread right now is running around 4.5. I'm not even worried about the spread. I just want to pick a winner. I think it's going to be really hard for anybody to come into San Francisco with a Super Bowl contending team and win on Monday Night Football opening week. We'll see. Next week we'll be talking about how I'm out and you're advancing with Nola. So,
Let's hope we keep it rolling.
all right, we'll jump on the. Check us out each week. We're going to talk about the different favorites in Survivor Shenanigans. I'm Nate. He's Brandon. We're the St. Louis Syndicate. See you guys.
Later, guys.